Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Is my screen visible to all? Now let's start.
No. Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the question based on all the three top things: filter, map, and reduce. So,
Okay.
what is the flow of this question?
So y dot filter. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the input that is going into the filter,
Okay.
which filters out.
It is given right next to the question, no? As
That is given
comments.
because
Yeah.
actually in September term, Sir explained this question. That's why it is given.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
someone
Okay.
came, admit him to let. Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We still can discuss this one. Okay. Admitting.
Yeah.
So it goes from left to right. So first it is filters out the even numbers, and then goes for the square of them. And after that, reduce a plus I. A is equal to 0, so it starts adding the numbers. 64, 36, 100, 16, 20, 120. Yeah.
This is the straightforward question, and all the explanation is given in this question. But don't expect this
Yeah.
another question.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about this question? Actually, this is not complete question. Yeah. Now it's complete.
Data object. Okay. Welcome.
Why?
The app that is being invoked in the div corresponds to the element app, that is const object EL app that is there.
Okay.
And that one is having data which is actually a data object which has the message welcome.
Okay.
And that message is what is being pulled out over there.
But what we are doing after that in this, are you able to see this in last line?
Yes.
So what
It
is
is
happening?
saying new view object, OPT object. Okay. OPT object is new, and that is also assigned to app.new message. Welcome to IIT.
That new message is not
Listed anywhere.
declared anywhere, no, before.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why.
So,
Yeah,
so
absolutely correct.
only
Yeah.
so only welcome will be printed.
Yeah.
This will be ignored.
So be clear with all the lines of questions, each line of code. Because
Okay,
sometimes
basically,
what happens without saying anything, we just tick that we are changing here message and this is welcome to IITM online degree. Then most of the time we will select that option. So be clear with that.
so basically, new view object is not really getting um, I mean, like it's not getting involved in the printing process, right? It's new
Suppose
message,
that
so that's the reason.
let's suppose that if in this question it is given that app dot message equals to something, then what would be rendered output?
Then welcome to IIT online degree.
Yeah, yeah. Because there are three things here. First, there is we have HTML template, and in app.js we have one data object. Okay, and second one is data object where we are registering also. And the thing that we registered before this const data object, we are just going to give that thing in this data property. So by registering this const app equals to new view object, we can access the data property of this thing that is registered from that. Okay.
One question here.
Yeah.
Div ID is equal to app corresponds to the view object, or it corresponds to the element app.
Element.
So
That we
even if I were to declare app.message is equal to welcome to IIT online degree, why would it actually affect it? It should not, isn't it? Because
No.
I mean,
in data, what we are registering?
Data object.
Okay, so what is data object?
That is
message and welcome.
Yeah.
Message and welcome. Property having message and value would be welcome. So
Correct.
and here we are registering it. We are creating app instance. Okay. And registering this thing, this const opt object. So from here we have app instantiated. So from there we can change the data property.
Yeah, but I am actually operating, okay, because data object is read as data, so we can go and edit data object by saying app.messages.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Okay. It actually uses for the reusability. We have different objects and we can use it where it is required.
Okay.
Yeah, what about this one?
What is the question here?
Let me
Output.
and JavaScript file. No. Question is what will be the color, background color, and font size of the div with ID app? This thing. Message, absolutely message. What would be the color of this div?
The letters will be white, background will be red, and font size will be 2em.
Yeah. Let's suppose in this question, if we define one color in this div style, having color suppose that blue, then what would be answer?
Still it would be white.
Why?
Still it will be white because this is like the global declaration, no? Div ID, app style, color white.
No, the first thing I want to make it clear here, we use JavaScript and its framework for doing all the things that is by the JavaScript or framework. So we can change the style also by Vue.js. Okay. So and the first thing after the creation of HTML page, the creation of HTML page is before the creation of app. Okay. So what is the thing that is just happened? I mean instant thing. This is the time it is actually first time we create HTML. After that we are creating app. So it will give priority to app. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So if the color present here, then it will give priority to app.js, not this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, what about this one? Actually, already answer is given in this question, but what are the two directives would be placed in directive 1 and directive 2?
There is only one P element, right?
Now, directive 1 and directive 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would be present in the place of directive 1 and directive 2? This is the question. In the question, we can read if you want to toggle between the presence of a p element on click of the button element, what is the possible value of directive 1 and directive 2 at their respective values? These are the options. Hello.
At click is essentially, sorry, at click is essentially invoking is what I remember from one of the sessions. So at click will work.
Yeah, at click will work. Yeah, definitely work. From options, we have to choose which one is correct. We have to toggle p element on the basis of clicking button element on the click of button element. Okay, so
Mm.
when we use v if, actually we give some conditions. Okay, and in option it is given if v if is seen, then the message would be rendered, otherwise it won't be rendered.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mm.
what is the correct way of using v if and v on click or at the red click? V on click and at the red click is the same thing. One is shorthand and one is
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. So
Which
A and
option?
C should work.
Both A and C should work, yes.
So what would be correct option?
A and C.
Yeah, A and C. This is interesting question. First, go through the question. What is question? What will be rendered by the browser after 4 seconds? Okay.
Okay.
So now come to the question. In index.html, we have one div and having h4, that is total payable amount is total payable amount, and that is nothing but data property that is present here, total payable amount. Okay, and
Okay.
we all know that when computed thing is triggered when there is change present in data property. that is given in computed thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so there is something that is responsible for doing these all things. Yeah. So what is this? Handler. These are the data properties and this is the computed. And from here we have app data. Okay. List of list. And we have handler. Okay. And what actually it is doing? Handler equals to set interval. And it is running set interval after each 1 second. Okay. These all things would run after each 1 second. After 1 second. Okay. So first time when it will run, what will how it will work?
First, it will be app data.pop. So whatever is in the list,
Where? From where?
app data is where it is above.
No,
Whatever
no.
we have,
App
app data
data,
is equal
no.
to.
If we are using pop, then from where it will take first?
Oh, you mean the front or the rear? Is it?
Yeah.
And
Where?
depends on whether it's a queue or a stack. So I don't know if it's a queue or a stack here. Push and pop.
In pop, we basically take data from last.
It's a stack then. Okay.
So what will come first?
5034 will come out.
34. And what will happen in this next line of codes?
It will take 5000.
Hmm.
On interest rate, it will take us 30% interest.
Yeah.
Wow, which bank is that? Duration is 4 years.
4 years.
So simple interest calculation is what it is going to do. And it is going to hold it for 1 second. Okay, 5000 into 0.3 into 4. 2000 into 3.
Basically, it will calculate total payable amount each time and store
Yeah.
it in total payable amount. Okay. We have a simple interest formula. I think where it is. It is present here.
6,000 plus
Yeah.
5,000 is 11,000, right?
Yeah. So each time it is calculating total payable amount. Okay. So at what time it would become empty? App data. After 3 seconds.
After 3 seconds, the stack will be empty. Yeah.
But the question is asked that what will happen after 4 seconds?
After 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then what happens at the 4 second?
After 3 seconds, it will start checking what is the old data. Beyond that, it cannot do anything.
So it will show any error.
No, it will stop at that particular. There is nothing more to pop in there. Stack's empty.
Stack is empty. I know stack is empty, but it will run now.
Yeah.
According to the question, it will run.
There's nothing which is coming out.
Yeah. So what actually happens when we have this app data and we are just popping it? So it will give us undefined.
Yeah.
And when we will find the zeroth of undefined, then it will show error. But the thing is, these all things will happen in console. It will not be rendered on the page. So it won't affect our interface, user interface, UI.
Yeah.
So, okay. So the answer would be all total payable amount after the calculation. 8,200. Okay.
I was getting that value actually. That is what is confusing for me.
Yeah.
So it is adding up all the interest rates for all the three fixed deposits
Yeah.
separately and then
Yeah.
returning the sum.
Returning.
It is not for one particular case.
For
Yeah,
all
basically for the last one, it is 5000 into 0.3 into 4.
Yeah.
That is 0.3 will be 1500 for 6000. The second one will be
3000 into 0.2 into 3.
yeah,
15,000.
that is
That will be
2
1800.
this,
And for the
6 is
last one,
18. Yeah, 6000 plus this one is going to be 7800.
it is already given here. You can
And
see.
yeah, 400, 8200. Okay.
So what about this one? What will be rendered by the browser? This is the index HTML markup, and the whole thing is here.
And can you scroll up once, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. Div app and y colon flower brackets. Y means what does y colon mean?
Y colon is
It
nothing.
will
It will
print
show
Y
simply.
and then it will print the letter Y colon and then it will print
Oh,
the
okay,
value of Y.
okay,
It
okay,
comes from data property.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
P and Q is basically an array. Okay.
No, no. What is something that
This is what is given. Yeah.
when the thing will change, it will trigger. When the x would be changed because it is added with the x. Okay.
Yeah.
So when x changes, it will run. So in the last line, we can see we are running loop
Yeah.
for 20 times, and this time we are incrementing data property x by 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
first it will run for the 20 times, as you all know. So when there is change will happen in data property, automatically watcher get triggered. Okay. So first time when the value of app.x would be 1, so it will come there. Okay. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It will take a 0 and 1.
new value is 1 and old value was 0. Okay. So this condition become true.
Yeah.
Okay. And
And
p is greater than 10. That is not true.
so it's only at 11 it will start
Yeah.
getting initiated.
Yeah. So at 11 it will become true and it will change y to 1. But when it will increment after the 11, the output would be same because we are not doing anything with y. We are just making it 1 always. Always we are doing
11
this
comma
dot y
1,
equals to
12
1.
comma 1, 13 comma 1.
Yeah, always 1.
Basically, it will be a straight line. Yeah.
Yeah. So
11 to 19. Okay.
only 1 will show. Yeah, what's about this one?
Usually, whatever is there before create will not be executed, right?
Before create, nothing is there, so values will not be there.
No, no, no. Before create will run, but before the initiation of the app. there are some life cycle hooks like before create, created, before mount, mounted, these all things. So when before create runs, before the initiation of app or the creation of app instance. Okay. So it is printing on console. So before creation, there is nothing. No X is present, no Y is present. So it would be simply undefined because this refers to window object. So before create, it would be, what is the question? Question is what will be logged on console and rendered on screen. So in console, it would be undefined, and on console, it would be 40. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Undefined part is okay, but what is the second one? There is
Data
only one
property.
Y there.
It is coming from data property.
No, print is only for Y, right?
No.
Okay, console log this X is also there. This dot X is.
Yeah, in question it is asking that what will be logged on console and rendered on screen. These two things. On console as well as on the screen. That's why undefined and 40. What about this one?
Yeah, okay.
Here I have to explain one thing also. But before the explanation, I would like to explain this question to you all. Actually, what is happening here? We have div app, and here we are registering it. EL app. You know what is the different way and how we just use this data property?
Sorry, repeat that, please.
No, I'm asking how we have to use this data property in component and in app initiation. While creating the app, okay, and while defining any component, how we will use data, because in both of us, both of the thing we can use data, okay, but how we will use data, this data property in component and in app.
In app, basically, wait a minute, both of them are.
No, first answer. No. You will not explain. You will not understand by this. First, explain what would be rendered by the browser. Then I will explain. Hello.
I'm just thinking, okay, there is an app there, so it will go to element app, their component is comp1. And comp1, if it is C, it is again having a template and data in there. But how does it know the component is outside the definition of view object or whatever view instance?
What?
Const app is equal to new view object.
Okay.
Yeah. Above there is a definition of const comp1 is equal to something of what is there in comp1.
Okay.
What is comp1 there? Is it? It's not an object, right?
It's a component now. It is component, and we are just giving it in components.
It's only a component, correct?
Yeah.
Not an object by itself. Okay. So comp1 is what it is. So this is curly name. Okay, and that has data component 1. This has component 1 is what should print out. Sorry, this is component 1.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, fairly.
No, it's not true. Actually, it will throw. It will. I mean, it will throw error.
Why so?
Listen, if we use this data thing in component, okay, so we have to return this. We can't use like this. We have to data curly braces and return if we are using as a component. Okay, always remember this thing. If we are using or creating some component, and inside the component if we are using any data property, then it should return. But if we are using in this, I mean in app, we can use it the way it is used here, but in component we can't use like this. We have to return this.
So, if data were to have return,
Yeah,
return what? Basically, you should return something, but how do I know what it is returning?
no, the way of styling. Listen, let me.
No, I understand when you're defining a component,
Yeah,
you cannot have a data definition directly. You have to have a data return. That is how it returns, is what you're saying.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But how will that look like is what I'm asking.
Wow, that is the thing I wanna show you. Let me show in this code.
Okay.
There is some curly braces and return statement. That's it. Somehow or like this. Where is it? Let me define data, and there is something, and after that it should return like this. And inside this we have to define all the things.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All that it has to return has to be written over there. Okay.
Yeah. Consider the following files are present in the same directory. Yeah. What will be shown on the browser console if index.html is rendered with the help of browser? If there is no network error also. Here, one thing I want to make it clear: it is not compulsory, and it is not always true that when we are using fetch, then we have to take something from internet or from link. It is not true. Okay. We can take this from anything that is present in our computer or local system. Okay. So for that we have to just provide its location. That's it. And in this sample.txt is present parallelly to this app.js file. So that's why we can use it like this. And in sample.txt we have only hello world. Yeah, this thing is present in our sample.txt. Then we have to show what will be shown on the browser console if index.html is rendered with the help of a browser if there is no network error.
So fetch actually fetches something from somewhere.
Okay.
Sample.txt, what's the content of sample.txt, please?
Hello world, yeah. Hello world.
Okay. So that is assigned to A.
It will be hello world and got the data. Hello world and got the data.
Got the data hello world or hello world got the data?
Got the data and hello world. I don't know, it's confusing.
No, actually what is happening, from here we are creating promise one. Okay, then it will go in then.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are, the thing that is coming from here we are keeping it in R, and if R is not okay, but we know fetch only returns error when there is some network issue, otherwise it won't return any error. Okay, so here this condition is false. This condition is false.
Correct.
Okay, so it will simply return r.text. And what r.text is? The thing that is present in there. I mean, in a sample.txt. Okay, so after that, all the text that is present in sample.txt, we are passing it in next then block. Okay, so it is catching what is D here. D is the content of sample.txt.
Okay.
And we are just printing it on console, got the data, and what D is here, D here, hello world, the content of sample.txt. So the output would be got the data, hello world.
Okay.
Suppose that if there is some network error, then what would be printed on the console?
HTTP status code.
HTTP status code, and r dot status would be
dot status would be, don't know.
Let's say 404 status code not found. Okay, so where it will go from there? The question is, it will throw an error.
If it throws an error, it will go directly to finally if there is a finally, or else it will just come off.
In a cache.
The whole app.
In a cache.
Yeah.
And suppose that in next then block there is two things, then it will go there. Yeah. If some question will come like this, we will explain those concepts also.
Yeah.
But the here it is a straightforward question. Got the data? Hello world. Yeah, what about this one? What is question? What will be logged on the console? We have x equals to 2, n equals to 3, and k equals to 4. Let me put my laptop in charge.
It will be bad promise because k is not less than n. K is greater than n, so it will come to the else part of the
Okay,
thing.
and it will
It will be reflected in bad promise. Then it will, yeah.
It will return not a number. Like
what bad promise will come there.
not a number. Because string cannot be multiplied.
And then block. Where it is given a string. No, here we have just created one promise. We are not calling that. We are calling that promise here.
Okay.
So when
Error. Error is bad promise, no? ERR is bad promise.
ERR, yeah, ERR is bad promise, yeah.
So console.log ERR means bad promise will only be printed, no?
Yeah. This is very lengthy question and but simple one also. Long question but simple question. Consider the following markup index.html and JavaScript file app.js for an application. This is our slot. In a div we have parent things having named slot, vslot, header slot, prop, and these all things are present inside this named slot. And we are just linking this with app.js, and this named slot is nothing but the component. Okay, that is present. Yeah, Ravi sir.
Yeah.
This is the way data and return.
Return. Okay.
Yeah, if we are using in a component, then we have to use like this.
Right.
Okay, so we have component named slot, and in this we have data property, we have props, we have created, and here we are initiating our app, and we are registering our components named slot here.
Okay.
But what is the question here? Suppose the application is running on port 8080. What will be rendered by the browser when the page index.html loads on the screen for the first time without refreshing the page?
Okay.
Okay. So when it will go on the first page, so we know that automatically created will run.
Before create. Okay.
Before
Created will run. Yeah.
before created is not present anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So created will run.
Yeah.
And it will go there, current user, and session storage dot get item user ID. So right now when we go to the application, there is nothing present in session storage.
Mm-hmm.
In the starting of application, until we are just entering something or not, then there is nothing present in session storage, so it would be empty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what will happen there in next line, current user ID we'll check that there is a current user or not. So not,
Which
null.
is not.
So condition
But
fails, then it will enter 2 in
yeah,
current user ID.
correct.
Okay. So what is happening next these dot current user, it is assigning. How it is assigning? It is checking in the users, these dot users, and what these here data property. These users, it means the thing, the data property users. Yeah, you can see this one. Hello.
I'm having a hard time reading because the print is okay. I'll manage. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah, till this two lines are clear
That is
from.
clear. That is clear. That is
Okay.
clear.
After that, we are changing current user.
Uh,
Okay, from how we are changing, we are checking these dot users dot find user dot user ID
is equal to
equals to current user ID. Is it true? I mean, if there is any user having this user ID, and what user ID that is coming from there, and this is nothing but 2. So it is checking, is there any user present with the ID 2 by this thing.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we know that there is user 2 Abhishek, and this with I mean district, what is their destination or nothing, Delhi. Okay. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is true. Then what it will do, it will set user ID as
Two.
Current user ID
no 2.
is equal.
Current user is 2, but
Mm.
it is
Yeah.
saying that current user equals to 1. No, it's not true. So it will
So it will become 1. It will keep
become
switching.
1. In
Yeah.
no in user ID it is 1. Okay.
Yeah.
But what is rendered on the user interface, I mean HTML page. Okay, so it is checking from slot prop user dot name. And what is slot prop? That is header name, that is linked with their name is header. This v slot is nothing but the name of this slot, header.
Hmm.
And this user is linked with that current user that is present here, data property.
Okay.
So initially it was null, but during the running of this created function, this current user becomes user 2 that we checked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that user ID is 2 and name is Delhi, name is Abhishek, and it is dist is Delhi. So what would be rendered? Slot prop dot user dot name would be Abhishek, and in district slot prop dot user dot district would be
Delhi.
Delhi. So this is the output. Name is Abhishek and district would be Delhi. Yeah, this one. What is the question? Suppose the application is running on localhost and user visits the URL has slash player slash Rohit. What will be rendered by the browser? Player and Rohit. So all the paths, all the routes are registered here. So the main parent path is player, and that is dynamic with link. Okay. So first time where it goes on player slash Rohit. So what would be route? Correct route according to the question. Hello.
Yeah. Can you go to the question once again, please?
Yeah.
Because there are multiple paths given for the children here.
Player slash Rohit.
Rohit. Okay. Scroll up, please. Yeah, starting path itself it is there. Don't need to go to children.
No, but the default is given now. No, not default. In this path, we have nothing.
Yeah.
It means after that player slash name, it will show this one.
Yeah, component one day.
Component one day. Okay, what is component one day? Yeah.
Component one day is
One day
component
runs.
definition either above or below, somewhere it should
Yeah,
be.
that is one day runs would be the first thing is what is player? It is parent thing, so it will always show, and router view is defined here. So first it will show the name of the player, that is due to dynamic routing.
Your voice is breaking up fast.
I mean the name, this player is parent thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the name would be Rohit. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Name would be Rohit, and after that
Rohit.
we are registering router view. Then router view will be
It is
one day. That is one day runs 1000,
right.
10,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it will be simply first name Rohit and one day runs 10,000.
1,000, 10,000, okay.
And what would be after player Rohit test?
Yeah, Rohit test, can you
It will
come
go
back up,
there.
please? Rohit
It
test
will go
is the
there.
second component, test is where it will go.
Yeah. It is simple one question. So in test, it will test and would be 5,000, and player
5,000.
name would remain a constant. Okay.
Yeah.
And in last thing, what will happen? This is nothing. We have nothing like this route. Player slash Rohit slash
Correct.
T20. So if there is nothing present
Right.
like that route, so where it will go?
Empty space will come.
Star.
Yeah. Sorry, star.
Star thing will come.
No,
So,
star or empty space?
no, star
Star
will
will come. Okay.
Yeah. Because if it is
Okay.
not present, then a star will come. So it will go in test.
Okay. Test again. So that's 5,000 runs.
Yeah, 5,000. Okay.
Okay.
Let me just stop recording because it's hitting my laptop.